This is KVR Narasimhara, lecturer in mathematics, Sri Venkateswara College of Arts and Science, Amalapuram, East Godavari district, affiliated to Adhikavan Anna University, Rajahmundry. Today, I am discussing about the second year mathematics of third semester named group theory of the first unit. So, the first unit title is groups. In the previous lessons, we have completed the concepts which are to be discussed, which are to be available to discuss to solve the problems in the problems. So now today we are solving the problems based upon the previous concept. So what are the basic concepts? What is algebraic structure? Let A be a non-empty set, star be a binary operation on A with respect to star. Then the pair A comma star is said to be an algebraic structure. And second one is semi-group. What is meant by semi-group? If A comma star is an algebraic structure and A obeys associative property with respect to star, that is, by choosing three elements from A star, B star, C is equal to A star, B star, C. That is the associative property for all A comma B comma C belongs to A. Then A comma star is said to be semi-group. Next one is monoid. If the semi-group with the identity element exists for all elements in capital A, then the semi-group A comma star is said to be a monoid. That means monoid is a semi-group with identity element. So with respect to addition, generally 0 is the identity element. With respect to multiplication, 1 is generally to be identity element. Next one is group. What is meant by group? Group means a monoid with every element is invertible, then the monoid is said to be a group. That means if A comma star be an algebraic structure satisfying the first condition is let A comma B belongs to A, capital A, then A star B belongs to A for all A comma B belongs to A, capital A. Second property, let A comma B comma C belongs to capital A, then A star B star C is equal to A star B star C for all A comma B comma C belongs to A. Third property, there exists E belongs to capital A for A belongs to Z, then A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A for all A belongs to capital A. And fourth property, there exists B belongs to A for small a belongs to capital A such that A plus B is equal to B plus A is equal to E. Then B is called inverse of A in capital A. That is the group. Next one is abelian group. A group with abelian property is called a commutative group or abelian group. That is, if A comma star be a group and let A comma B belongs to capital A, then A star B is equal to B star A for all A comma B belongs to capital A, then A comma star is said to be an abelian group. If the abelian group is not satisfied by A, then A comma star is called non-abelian group. Now we want to solve certain problems which are based on the previous concept. The first problem is show that Z comma plus is a group and hence prove that Z comma plus is an abelian group. What is the problem? Z means set of integers. Binary operation permitted is plus. Z comma plus is a group and hence prove that Z comma plus is an abelian group. So for the solution is, we know that Z is equal to set of minus infinity, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. infinity. Therefore, Z is non-empty. Now, whether Z comma plus is an algebraic structure or not. For that, for star is permitted in this case is plus. So let us choose A comma B belongs to Z, implies A plus B also belongs to Z for unique element A plus B. For all A comma B belongs to Z. Therefore, Z comma plus is an algebraic structure. Now, verification for the associative property. Let A comma B comma C belongs to Z implies A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. For all A comma B comma C belongs to Z. Therefore, Z obeys associative property with respect to plus. Therefore, Z comma plus is a semi-group. Next one is existence of verification of existence for identity element. Let A belongs to Z, then there exists 0 also belongs to Z, such that A plus 0 is equal to 0 plus A is equal to A for all A belongs to Z. Therefore, 0 is identity of A in Z with respect to plus. Therefore, Z comma plus is a monoid. Next, we want to verify the existence of inverse in Z with respect to plus or not. So, for that, let A belongs to Z, 0 belongs to Z is the identity element in Z with respect to plus. Then there exists minus A belongs to Z such that A plus minus A is equal to minus A plus A is equal to 0 for all A belongs to Z. Therefore, minus A is inverse of A belongs to Z with respect to plus. Therefore, A is invertible in Z with respect to plus. Therefore, Z comma plus is a group. Next one is for verification of the abelian property. Let A comma B belongs to Z implies A plus B is same as B plus A for all A comma B belongs to Z. Therefore, A plus B is equal to B plus A. This implies commutative property has been verified on Z with respect to plus. Therefore, Z comma plus is a commutative or abelian group. Next one is second problem. Prove that the set of integers Z star is a binary operation on Z defined by A star B is equal to A plus B plus 1 for all A comma B belongs to Z. In this case is set is chosen as Z and not by plus, not by dot, but A star B is equal to the star applied on between two numbers on Z, that is obtained as the sum of the two numbers plus 1. So that is A star B is equal to A plus B plus 1. This implies 2 star 3 is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 1. 2 star 3 is nothing but 6. 3 star 5 is equal to 3 plus 5 plus 1, that is 9, like that. So, the solution. We know that Z is equal to set of minus infinity, etc., etc., minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc., infinity. Therefore, Z is clearly non-empty. Now, let us choose two elements in Z. Let A comma B belongs to Z implies A star B is equal to A plus B plus 1 for all A comma B belongs to Z. We know that 1 belongs to Z, A belongs to Z, B belongs to Z. Because A and B are chosen as from Z, we know that 1 belongs to Z. Therefore, A plus B plus 1 belongs to Z. Therefore, star is a binary operation on Z. Therefore, Z comma star is an algebraic structure. Now, for the verification of associative property, let A comma B comma C belongs to Z implies A star B is equal to A plus B plus 1 for all A comma B belongs to Z, and B star C is equal to B plus C plus 1 for all B comma C belongs to Z. Now, A star B star C is equal to A star B plus C plus 1 because of B star C is equal to B plus C plus 1. Therefore, A star B plus C plus 1 is equal to A plus B plus C plus 1 plus 1. is equal to A plus B plus C plus 1 plus 1. This can be rearranged as A plus B plus 1 plus C plus 1. This is equal to A star B star C. Imply for all A comma B comma C belongs to Z. Therefore, associative property has been verified on Z with respect to plus. Therefore, Z comma plus is a semi-group. Now, if A belongs to Z, let E belongs to Z such that A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A for all A belongs to Z. But what is A star E? A plus E plus 1 is equal to A. This implies E plus 1 is equal to 0, implies E is equal to minus 1 belongs to Z. Therefore, minus 1 is identity element of A in Z comma plus. Therefore, inverse exists for all elements in Z. Therefore, Z comma plus is a group. Now we want to verify Z comma star having inverse elements or not. In the previous, we have obtained identity element. Now, identity element is minus 1. Now, Z comma star is a monoid. Now, let A belongs to Z, minus 1 belongs to Z. So, there exists B belongs to Z such that A star B is equal to B star A is equal to E. What is A star B? A star B is equal to A plus B plus 1. What is E? E is equal to minus 1. Therefore, A plus B plus 1 is equal to minus 1. This implies A plus B is equal to minus 2. This implies B is equal to minus 2 minus A. Therefore, the inverse of A in Z with respect to plus is minus 2. Inverse of A in Z with respect to star in Z is minus 2 minus A. Therefore, A is invertible. So, what is A? A is general element in Z. Star is a binary operation. Therefore, A is invertible. Therefore, Z comma star is a group. Now, we want to verify Z comma plus is an abelian group or not. For that, A B belongs to Z implies A star B is equal to A plus B plus 1. For all A comma B belongs to Z is equal to B plus A plus 1 for all A comma B belongs to Z. What is B plus A plus 1? B star A. For all A comma B belongs to Z. Therefore, A star B is equal to B star A for all A comma B belongs to Z. Therefore, Z comma star is a commutative group. Now we go to third problem. That is, if G is equal to the set G is equal to Q minus singleton set 1. That means the rational number set excluding 1. And star is defined as on G as A star B is equal to A plus B minus AB. Then show that G comma star is an abelian group. If G is equal to the set of rational numbers without unity, and star is a binary operation on G defined by A star B is equal to product of the numbers subtracted from the sum of the numbers. What is the sum of the numbers? A plus B. What is the product of the two numbers? AB. So, AB is subtracted from A plus B. Therefore, A star B is equal to A plus B minus AB. Then show that G comma star is an abelian. For this, we know that Q is equal to set of all P by Q such that P belongs to Z and Q belongs to N. And Z is equal to, what is Z? Z is equal to set of minus infinity, etc., minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc., infinity. It is clearly observed that Q is non-empty. Q is non-empty. Therefore, G is equal to Q minus singleton set is also non-empty. Q is non-empty, excluding only one element 1, then also G is non-empty. Now, we want to verify star is a binary operation on G or not. let A belongs to G implies A belongs to Q. A belongs to G implies A belongs to Q, and A must not be equal to 1. And B belongs to G implies B belongs to Q and B not equal. This is called as result number 1. Whatever number chosen from G, it must not be 1 and it must be included in Q. Now, let A belongs to Q, B belongs to Q, A plus B also belongs to Q. The sum of two rational numbers is a rational number. The product of two rational numbers is also rational number. Therefore, A plus B belongs to Q and AB belongs to Q. AB belongs to Q. This implies A plus B minus AB also belongs to Q. This implies A star B belongs to Q for all AB belongs to Q. That is the A plus B minus AB belongs to Q. Therefore, A star B belongs to Q. Now we want to verify A star B belongs to G or not. If A star B is equal to 1, implies A plus B minus AB is equal to 1, implies A minus 1 plus B minus AB is equal to 0. This can be factorizing, will give 1 into A minus 1 minus B into A minus 1 equal to 0. This implies A minus 1 into 1 minus B equal to 0. This implies A is equal to 1 or B is equal to 1. But it is a contradiction to 1, because whatever element taken from G, it must not be equal to 1. Therefore, A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 1 is a contradiction. Therefore, A star B not equal to 1. A star B belongs to Q and A star B is equal to 1. From equation 1, it implies A star B belongs to G. So, star is a binary operation on G. Therefore, G comma star is an algebraic structure. Now, verification of associative property. For that, let us choose A comma B comma C belongs to G, then A star B star C is equal. What is B star C? B plus C minus C. A star B plus C minus BC. So, what is A star K? A plus K minus AK. That's why this is A plus B plus C minus BC minus A into B plus C minus BC. So, this implies A plus B plus C minus BC minus AB minus AC plus ABC. This can be rearranged. This can be rearranged on gives, it will give A star B star C for all A comma B comma C belongs to G. Therefore, A star B star C is equal to A star B star C for all A comma B comma C belongs to G. Therefore, G obeys associative property with respect to star. Therefore, G comma star is a semi-group. Now, we want to identify the existence of identity element of A in G. Now, let E be identity of A in G, then A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A. What is A star E? A plus E minus AE is equal to A. So, this on factorizing E into 1 minus A equal to 0. This implies either A equal to 1 or E equal to 0. But A not equal to 1. Therefore, E must be equal to 0 in G such that A star E is equal to A. Therefore, the identity of A in G with respect to star is E is equal to 0 in G. Therefore, 0 is the identity element of A in G. Therefore, G comma star is a monoid. Let A belongs to G. E is equal to 0 is the identity of A belongs to G, and let B belongs to G be the inverse of A, then A star B is equal to B star A is equal to E. What is A star B? A plus A minus AB is equal to E, which implies A plus B into 1 minus A. This implies B is equal to minus A by 1 minus A. This is equal to A by A minus 1. A by A minus 1 is of the form P by Q. And it must not be equal to A not equal to 1. Therefore, A by A minus 1 belongs to G. Therefore, the inverse of A, therefore the inverse of A in G with respect to star is A by A minus 1. Therefore, every element of A belongs to G is invertible. Therefore, G comma star is a group. Now, we want to verify whether G is a commutative group or not. Letter A comma B belongs to G. A star B is equal to A plus B minus AB. For all A comma B belongs to G. What is A star B? A plus B minus AB. So this A plus B minus AB can be rearranged as B plus A minus BA. So is equal to B star A for all A comma B belongs to G. Therefore G comma star is an abelian group. So this is the problem that we have. Next, fourth problem. Prove that the set of positive rational numbers form an abelian group under the composition defined by A star B is equal to AB by 3. Prove that the set of positive rational numbers. What is rational number set? Q is equal to set of P by Q such that P belongs to Z, Q belongs to N. Now, what is set of positive rational numbers? Q plus is equal to set of all P by Q such that P belongs to Z plus Q belongs to N. Then that is the set of positive rational numbers. What is the composite star is a binary operation defined by A star B is equal to AB by 3. So now let Q plus is non-empty. We know that. Let A belongs to Q, B belongs to Q implies AB also belongs to Q plus. Because the product of two positive numbers is always positive. The product of two positive rational numbers is also positive. Therefore, A comma B belongs to Q plus, AB belongs to Q plus. And because 3 is positive number, therefore, AB by 3 also belongs to Q. Therefore, star is a binary operation on Q plus. Therefore, Q plus comma star is an algebraic structure. Now, for verification of associative property, let A comma B comma C belongs to Q plus. Then A star B star C. What is B star C? BC by 3. What is A star B? AB by 3. Therefore, A star B star C is equal to A star BC by 3. BC by 3 can be considered as some K. What is A star K? AK by 3. Therefore, A into BC by 3 whole by 3 equal to ABC by 9. ABC by 9 can be rearranged as AB by 3 into C by 3. What is AB by 3? A star B star C. For all A comma B comma C belongs to Q. Therefore, Q plus obeys associative property with respect to star. Therefore, Q plus comma star is a semigroup. Now we want to identify the identity of A in Q plus. Let E belongs to Q plus with the identity of A belongs to Q such that A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A for all A belongs. What is A star E? AE by 3 is equal to A. AE by 3 is equal to A implies E is equal to 3. This implies 3 belongs to Q plus because positive number. Therefore, identity of A belongs to Q plus is 3. Therefore, Q plus comma star is a monoid. Now we want to verify the existence of inverse for A in Q plus or not. Let B belongs to Q plus be the inverse of A belongs to Q such that A star B is equal to B star A is equal to E for all A belongs to Q plus. What is A star B? AB by 3. What is E? 3. AB by 3 is equal to 3 implies B is equal to 9 by A. 9 by A belongs to Q plus. So therefore, B is the inverse of A belongs to Q plus. Therefore, Q plus comma star is a group. Now we want to verify the abelian group property. Now let A belongs to Q, B belongs to Q plus, A belongs to Q plus, B belongs to Q plus, then A star B is equal to AB by 3 is equal to BA by 3. BA by 3 is nothing but B star A. So what is the value of BA by 3? A star B. A star B is equal to B star A. Therefore, abelian property has been verified on Q plus with respect to star. Therefore, Q plus comma star is an abelian group. Next, problem number 5. Show that the set G is equal to set of 2 by 2 matrix. First row cos theta sin theta. Second row minus sin theta cos theta. Such that theta belongs to R is a group under multiplication, group under matrix multiplication, and is it the group is commutative or not. So what is G? G is equal to set of 2 by 2 matrix, first row cos theta sin theta, second row minus sin theta cos theta, such that theta belongs to R. This implies G having at least one matrix. Therefore G is non-empty. Let us use two matrices from G. The first matrix is A is equal to cos theta 1 sin theta 1 minus sin theta 1 cos theta 1 belongs to G because theta 1 belongs to R. B is equal to cos theta 2 sin theta 2 minus sin theta 2 cos theta 2 such that theta 2 belongs to R. Usual matrix multiplication is say dot. Then A dot B is equal to first row first element cos theta 1 cos theta 2 minus sin theta 1 sin theta 2. Second first row second element cos theta 1 sin theta 2 sin theta 1 sin theta 2. Second row first element minus sin theta 1 cos theta 2 minus cos theta 1 sin theta 2. Second row second element minus sin theta 1 sin theta 2 plus cos theta 1 cos theta 2. So this is the product of the two matrices A into B. Using the trigonometric properties, cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Sin A plus B, sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Sin A minus B is equal to sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Cos A minus B, cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Using these four formulas, we can write A dot B is equal to cos theta 1 plus theta 2 sin theta 1 plus theta 2. Second row first element minus sin theta 1 plus theta 2 cos theta 1 plus theta 2 belongs to G. So because theta 1 belongs to R, theta 2 belongs to R implies theta 1 plus theta 2 also belongs to R. Therefore G comma dot is an algebraic structure. Now let C is equal to cos theta 3 sin theta 3, second row first element minus sin theta 3 cos theta 3 belongs to G because theta 3 belongs to R. We observe that A comma B comma C belongs to G, A dot B belongs to G, B dot C belongs to G, and A dot B dot C also belongs to G, and A dot B dot C belongs to G. This implies A dot B is equal to cos theta 1 plus theta 2 sin theta 1 plus theta 2 minus sin theta 1 plus theta 2 cos theta 1 plus theta 2 implies A dot B dot C is equal to first row first element cos theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 sin theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3. Second row first element minus sin theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3. Second row second element cos theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3. It is nothing but A dot B dot C is equal to cos theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 sin theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 minus sin theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 cos theta 1 plus theta 2 plus theta 3 is equal to A dot BC. Therefore, A dot B dot C is equal to A dot BC. Therefore, associative property has been verified on G with respect to matrix multiplication dot. Therefore, G comma dot is a semigroup. G comma dot is a semigroup. Now we want to identify the existence of identity element in G with respect to dot or not. Let 2 by 2 identity matrix I is equal to 1 0 0 1. What is 1? Cos 0. What is 0? Sin 0. Therefore, I can be written as cos 0 sin 0 minus sin 0 cos 0 because 0 belongs to R. Therefore, this matrix I belongs to G. Now, A dot I is equal to cos theta 1 plus 0 sin theta 1 plus 0 minus sin theta 1 plus 0 cos theta 1 plus 0 is equal to cos theta 1 sin theta 1 minus sin theta 1 cos theta 1 is equal to A. Therefore, A dot I is equal to I dot A is equal to A. Therefore, for all A belongs to G. Therefore, identity element exists for A, capital A belongs to G. Therefore, G comma dot is a monoid. Now, we want to identify the existence of inverse for A in G with respect to matrix multiplication dot. Now, theta 1 belongs to R implies minus theta 1 also belongs to R. Therefore, A is equal to cos, let us choose minus theta 1 in A. We get cos minus theta 1, sin minus theta 1, minus sin minus theta 1, cos minus theta 1. Because minus theta 1 belongs to R, so this belongs to G. Is equal to, what is cos minus theta? Cos theta. What is sin minus theta? Minus sin theta. So this can be written as cos theta 1 minus sin theta 1, sin theta 1, cos theta 1. So this belongs to G, say X. Now this X belongs to G. Let A belongs to G, X belongs to G. What is A dot X? A dot X is equal to X dot A is equal to I. Clearly, A dot X is equal to A dot X is equal to X dot A is equal to I. Therefore, every element, every matrix of G, every matrix in G, say A, is invertible. Therefore, inverse exists in G. Therefore, G comma dot is a group. Now, we want to verify the commutative property. That is, A dot B is equal to cos theta 1 plus theta 2, sin theta 1 plus theta 2, minus sin theta 1 plus theta 2, cos theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to cos theta 2 plus theta 1, sin theta 2 plus theta 1, minus sin theta 2 plus theta 1, cos theta 2 plus theta 1. It is nothing but B dot A. So, A dot B is equal to B dot A. Therefore, A dot B is equal to B dot A. This implies G obeys commutative property with respect to matrix multiplication dot. Therefore, G comma dot is a commutative group. Next problem. Find the identity element in the group Z comma star where A comma star is equal to A plus B plus 2 for all A comma B belongs to Z. Prove that, find the identity element. In the previous problem, we have to prove group and abelian group. In this problem, only find the identity of any element in Z with respect to star. Only identity element is to be computed. For this, what is Z? Z is equal to set of minus infinity, etc., minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, comma, 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. infinity. This implies Z is clearly non-empty. So non-empty means it having at least one element. So star is a binary operation. So defined by A star B is equal to A plus B plus 2 for all A comma B belongs to Z. So Z comma star is given as a group. So that's why there is no need to verification of algebraic structure semi-group monoid. So Z comma star is a group, that means it is having inverse also. So identity element exists. Therefore Z has an identity E. What is the property of identity of A belongs to Z? A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A for all A belongs to G. What is A star E? A plus E plus 2 is equal to A. This implies E is equal to minus 2 belongs to Z. Therefore, the identity of A belongs to Z with respect to star in Z comma star is minus 2. This is the identity element. Now, the next problem is find the identity element of in the group Q comma star, where star is defined by A star B is equal to AB by 3 for all A comma B belongs to Q. So what is Q? Q is equal to set of P by Q such that P belongs to Z, Q belongs to N. So Q is clearly non-empty. Therefore, let A comma B belongs to Q such that A star B is equal to AB by 4. AB by 4 for all A comma belongs to Q. Now, Q comma star is a group. That means it having inverse. It having identity. Therefore, let the identity element of A belongs to Q with respect to star is say E such that A star E is equal to E star A is equal to A. What is A star E? AB by 4. What is A value of A star E? A. Therefore, AB by 4 is equal to AE by 4. Sorry, AE by 4 is equal to A. Therefore, E is equal to 4. Whether 4 belongs to Q or not, 4 belongs to Q. For every integer is a rational number. Therefore, 4 belongs to Q with respect to star. Therefore, the identity element of A in Q comma star defined by A star B is equal to AB by 4 is 4. That is the identity element. So, we have solved the 4 problems. We can solve the different problems based upon the above concept. Hence, you can solve the problems, find the identity element in G is equal to R minus singleton set minus 1 with respect to the operation star defined on G as A star B is equal to A plus B plus AB for all A comma B belongs to G. That means